By the end of this video, you will have an understanding on how to download, install, and set up Unity 2019 along with Visual Studio and get your project ready for development. For the best tips and tricks on game programming and game development, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload a new video every Monday. My name is George Wulfers and I'm a professional game developer. Let me guide you on your game programming journey. And be sure to watch to the end. Step number 1. Downloading Unity 2019.4.4. Alrighty, so let's open up your favorite web browser. And we're just going to Google Unity Download Archive. And you go to the first link. At least it should be the first link for you. And we're going to go to Unity 2019.x, and it's going to be this one, 2019.44. If you're a Mac user, you can go here to Downloads and choose Unity Installer. If you're Windows, you can choose Unity Installer from there. So yeah, I'll choose Unity Installer. Alright, so it has finished downloading, and it's right there. And that's pretty much how you download it without Unity Hub. Step number 2, installing Unity and Visual Studio. Alright, so now that we have it downloaded, let's double click on it. Press yes when it asks you. And let's click on next. This is the, make sure to read the terms of service if you want to. Press accept and press next. Okay, so make sure that Unity 2019.44 is checked because that's the main thing we're actually looking for. And if you're in Windows, make sure that build support for Windows is checked. And if you want to use Universal Windows Platform, check that as well. If you're on Mac, make sure you choose Mac support. And if you're on Linux, then choose Linux. If you want to develop for any other device, then you can go ahead and do that, but I'm going to stick to this. And if you want to install Visual Studio 2019, just check that checkbox. This is the easiest way to download and install Visual Studio and connect it to Unity. Alright, so let's click next. Now we're going to choose somewhere to save it. I'm going to choose my D hard drive. And go to development, make a new folder there. I'm going to call it Unity 2019_4_4F1. Press enter and OK. And just next. And then if you did choose Visual Studio, then you're going to have to accept the license agreement from here. And just next. Hey guys, let me know in the comments below if you are struggling with anything. Step number 3, adding Unity to Unity Hub. Whoa. Alright, so we've installed Visual Studio 2019 and Unity. It was pretty automatic, so we didn't really have to do much. That was pretty nice. All right, so now we can just get rid of that and close that. Okay, so if you don't have Unity Hub, you can go to the previous page here, and you can download it right here, the green button. I really recommend you use Unity Hub because it manages, it's kind of like if you've ever used Unreal Engine, it's kind of like the Epic Games Launcher, which it allows you to manage different versions of Unity and all of your projects, as well as it does have some community features and some other technical things like tutorials to follow. I already have it, so I will not be showing you how to install that. That's pretty self-explanatory, but what we will do is we will set up our installation and get it ready to use here. So you want to open it and then go to installs. Then you want to locate, and remember, if you don't remember where you installed it, that sucks. You just do a search on your hard drive and until you find it, or just go like Unity and choose one of these and go to open file location or something like that. And this one's 2018, but anyway, but if you do go to that location right now, and you're gonna go and look for unity.exe, select, and there we go, we got it. All right, if you wanted to install more options, you can also install things from here just by clicking add. So this is 2018 and this is 2014, which is the one that we have, and this is the newer ones, which right now they're in beta testing and alpha testing, so they're not really stable. I don't think, maybe they could be buggy, but we don't really care about that. Once they do come out, check for a video on that. Step number 4, create and set up our project. If you have multiple versions of Unity, you're going to want to click that little drop down arrow, and it's going to let you choose what engine version you want to use. Since I've been using for a while now 2018.2.15, it's going to automatically let me it's going to want me to use that one. But if you want to use any other one, just go ahead and click that, and it should show differently on the title. So we're going to be creating a 2D game. We're going to be calling it Platformer Series 2020 or something like that. And then we want to choose the location. So let's choose that. Say 2D Platformer Series 2020. Select folder. And let's hit create. Okay, so whenever you're going to install something new, whenever a new program is run, it wants you to tell it how you want it to connect to the internet. Okay, so with this open now, let's go into the projects folder here. We don't care about the scenes, so let's just delete that, right? But what I always like to do is I like to create a folder and call it whatever your company name, if you're a company, or whatever your name is if you're creating it. So for myself, I'm just going to say Wulfers Games. And then inside of this folder, so why do I do this? if I want to import other packages or other assets into this that have already been prepackaged, I want to be able to have my game separate from all of that, and I want to have a structure that is easy for me to follow and not get lost. Because when you do start adding a lot of assets and a lot of packages from other people, they might not package it in a way that is clean, and sometimes it can get messy. So, and this also, if you want to package it and then somebody else wants to import it, it'll be clean and neat. All right, so inside of this folder, we're gonna create, usually this is the folder that tells you what in what development cycle you're in. So if you're in the prototype phase, you're gonna be creating a prototype folder here. But if you're in the development, then you're just gonna have production. We're just gonna worry about production here because we're not really, I mean, we are prototyping, but we're not really going through the phases here, how you would actually make a game in the real world. So yeah. And then in here, I like to separate my folders. I like to have a scripts folder. And I like to have a scenes folder. Oh, not C#. I like to have a resources folder, very important. I like to have a prefabs folder and art folder and audio folder. So these are most of the ones that I like to put. If you are creating tools, then you would want to create your tools folder here, and then in there you would like to maybe create your editor folder there. We might not go into tools anytime soon, but if you do want to learn how to make tools, let me know. And then we're just going to create a simple scene, call it demo, and let's open that. Don't save the other one. And that's pretty much it. Now we have everything set up so that we can continue working and building our project as we go along. Congratulations! Now you know how to download, install, and set up Unity, Visual Studio, and how to create and set up your very own Unity project. If you would like to follow along, I have provided a link on the description below to download our project. And don't forget to go to our Facebook page and say hello. We would like to hear from you. Before you go, check out these videos next on how to make a 2D game using Unity. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe and share this with your friends. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Be safe. Have a great week. I'll see you next week.